Little subscriber home hope Basi notifications on for Basi. Why? Because give Basi. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, I go by the name of Basetsana Moigezi, and I hope you become part of the family by subscribing. And you don't just subscribe, you turn those notifications on so that when I drop content, and you know that it's time to come and watch my channel. To my returning subscribers, I realized in my previous video I did not acknowledge you guys. I am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Peppy. You know, I appreciate, I love the support, and we are growing every day. If you can't believe it, go check the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard. So yeah, in today's video, I will be talking about oversharing. Like, as usual, my thoughts and my experiences. So let's get into it. First of all, what is oversharing? What is oversharing to you? And I want to say this because what I might, define as oversharing is something you wouldn't agree with. So that is why I'm saying, you know what, tabaya oversharing, it is very subjective. It goes with you. Or okay, this is like, oh, too much information, or no, you're giving away too much, but see, keep that to yourself and stuff like that. So I literally define oversharing as putting things out there that aren't official. Like in most non-STEM, where it's not, where, how do I put it, but things that haven't materialized. Yes. So that for me is oversharing. And in my experience, most of the things that I put out there that are not yet official, they never materialize. I don't know why. Like, it's just, it's an observation that I've made throughout, because sometimes I just sit down by myself and then I'm thinking about all the things I put out there and none of them materialized. And even if they do, they don't have an outcome, like they don't come out the way I literally pictured them. So I don't count them as because it means we're not getting what we want. So basically, I never get what I want when I overshare. And somebody would say, yeah, no, what. I don't want to speak on that because I'm not capacitated in that regard. I don't have a personal experience where I put something out there and then I would say, yeah, no, therefore, what, oversharing, because so that is not the case. So I would like to put it in this way. For me, I feel like when I overshare, as in when I talk about things that haven't materialized, they never work out. So all along, I've been trying to find a reason, like an explanation. Why? How do we get here? And I realized, it's as if, you know what, I have a conversation with God and I tell God all the things that I want, and obviously God agrees. As to when those things will happen, all in good time. It'll happen in good time. So I have an agreement, Linda Dimjum, right, about all the things. And then I go out there and I talk about my agreement. I put it out there. So it's as if God is like, how can you do this? Like, why are we talking about our plans? Why do you tell people our plans? I am withdrawing that here, because now you've already put it out there. So that is just how I would like to take it. Is just on some, no, babes, we are not doing that. We have an agreement we are starting, you go tell people about it. We're not doing it. The deal is off. So that's just how I define it and how I explain the whole thing. So I am more secured when I talk about things that have materialized. In that way, we can't alter that. It's official, it's done, it's verified, it's authorized, it's done. Nobody can say no. We're done, we're good. So what I choose to do with it, whether I post it or keep it to myself, it's completely up to me. But counting my eggs before they hatch, that for me is just, it's crazy. I think it's one of the reasons why I didn't want to post about my pregnancy. I don't want to announce it because I was just like, you know what? Pregnancy itself is very complicated. It's a very tough journey. It requires a lot of strength, emotionally, physically, spiritually, for it to see the last stages. You know, just like anything else. It's just that with pregnancy, we are talking about a human here. When it's not like a plan that you'll say, okay, plan B. There's no plan B. It's more of it's a life. You can't, you understand? It's very delicate. So I didn't want to put that at risk, given my experience. When I put things out there, they don't materialize. Imagine now I speak about my pregnancy and I know it's trained. Once you put things out there, they don't materialize. Obviously, your brain, it attracts these things. One thing about your brain, it will definitely unfold life the way it perceives it. So if you see life this way, if you see it in a negative light, it'll attract negative things, because that's just the way you spend your time and where you direct your brain. So I'm like, I can't risk that, because I already know that when I put things out there, they don't materialize. Even if they do, it's because they don't come out as good, you understand? So I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to risk that with my baby, my pregnancy. I'm not going to do that. I can't. I had an agreement, Linda Dimdimu, so I am going to keep it to myself until it reaches its completion, until we get to a point where now we are signing, it's sealed, it's delivered, Basi, there's your baby. So that's just it. Like, and I've been struggling, and I'm still struggling ever since my pregnancy. I'm struggling to choose, what do I post, what do I not post, what do I do, like, you know? So I just have a different view now, because you know, when you sit by yourself, you have a lot of time to think. And with COVID, we had a lot of time. We had a lot of time to think. So you just reflect, and you go back, and you're like, no, man, what did I do? What could I have done better? Analyze, you are observing. It's just a huge experiment, and you know how far you are, how further you want to go, and you just calculate, and you're like, no, man, and like, so moving forward, this is how I'm gonna be. So that is just it for me, oversharing. Really want to put it out there. I want to say, hooray, for people who are posting and their plans, who talk about their plans, who do this, who do that. It's okay. Like, it's okay. It's just that for me, it does not work for me. It does not work for me. I don't talk about my plans. I don't talk about my moves. I talk about when I have arrived. I talk about when things how so you know, because do you know how heartbreaking it is when you have announced something and now you need to go back and say, oh, yeah, no, or no, we're not continuing with this, you know? So for me, follow up. You see, once you put something out there, now give follow up. Okay, Basi, so how far are we? Hey, what? I don't want that. I don't want to give a report. I don't want to give progress. I don't want to give a progress report. Let's talk once we are on the other side. Just congratulate me and let's move. That's it. Like, that's it. Because I've been heartbroken so many times, because I would be putting things out there, and then and I need to go back and explain to people, and I can't get mad because I really put it in their faces. So that's why I'm just like, this thing of oversharing, I've learned a lot. And now I'm just one person. Like, once I learn. Serious, I learn. I don't repeat the same mistake twice. Especially once I've identified a problem, I make sure I never encounter that problem ever again. I put it to rest. And now it's a story to tell, like I am telling it right now. So now, anyway, I'm not against anybody who puts their plans, who talks about things. they work for them. And Linda, at that point, when I was that person who used to talk about those things, for me it was a thing. Yeah, no, I'm putting it out there. I have something good to talk about. I have something good to tell. It's come on, you think I'm just sitting? Hey, I'm working on something. OC, I got plans. You think I'm just, it's not even that. Like, so I used to be that person. One war, no, just in case you think I'm just chilling, I am working on something big. And guess what? It never works out. So it's better for me when people just think that, you know what, yeah, no, she's just, let people assume. Let people ask themselves questions. The answers, they'll get it once things are good, once things are official, once they are materialized. Oh, so meaning all along, Hanse ayakwa wenze so. All along, Hanse aita so, weta so. Oh, Hanse supposed, meaning what I expect. Oh, okay. I don't see her a lot in the val. Oh, she graduated. Oh, right. That's what, That's good. It's good. It's really good. I love people when they guess and they wonder, no, man, what is this girl up to? She's been quiet for long. She's been really silent. Silence is golden, guys. Silence is golden. Move in silence. And and another thing that I used to do, I would say I'm moving in silence, and then I'm just like, when I think about it now, but then that's not moving in silence, because already you are telling people that you're moving in silence. Already you've put it out there. So I guess I just keep quiet and move. I just move. For me, it's surprise, ta-da, and that is that. So that's it about oversharing, guys. Nothing hectic, not a lengthy chat. Simple, short, sweet, and adios amigos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please let me know about your oversharing experiences, what oversharing is to you, your thoughts, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the love and support, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and don't just subscribe, notifications on. So I'll see you guys in my next video.